Welcome back to Kicking It with Tina, where I'm your host, Tina. Today is November 15th, and the question I will be asking a few people that will explain themselves is, could you stay with someone who do not sexually satisfy you? All right, and we have our first caller on the line. Can you give us your name and your location?
Katina, I'm in Central.
Okay. So the main question. Could you stay with someone who is not sexually satisfying you? Woo!
I have, yes.
You have? Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, on a personal note, it was mostly myself. I wasn't in a place, I guess, in my life to be really comfortable. And
Okay, so basically the guy stayed with you.
well, I was married.
Okay.
For 15 years.
Okay, and you wasn't satisfying him, or he?
I wasn't really interested.
Oh, so it was more, was it like a mental thing? Because you said you was.
Yeah, it was a mental thing. I wasn't really, it felt like a job.
So how was he during this whole situation, or was you faking it?
Faking it.
Oh, so he just thought he was just putting it down.
Oh. I was really not really in a place in my life that, with a lot of things that happened in my life, that kind of put me there. And then finally, I left him. Things happened, and I just woke up one day and said, Lord, I don't want to be like this anymore, and I want to be happy in my life and find somebody that I can be happy with. And
okay, so say if it was flipped and he wasn't satisfying you, you think you would be able to stay?
If he wasn't satisfying me, who I'm with now?
Yeah.
I mean, out of love, yeah, I would.
Out of love? Yeah. Yeah, to me,
And having a family, I wouldn't mess it up.
Would you let him know, or would you never say nothing? Like, okay, baby, I just want to let you know I need something else to be done. I need a different position, or would you just not say nothing at all?
I'd probably say something.
Okay.
I mean, I would probably say something, but I mean, I'm older now. I'm not young.
Yeah.
Women, we know how to take care of things.
Yeah. If you're into, that, a lot of females not into that, so they just, oh no, you can't satisfy me. It's not gonna work. You don't want to sit here and listen and understand and trying to get to know me a little bit more in that aspect. Then I got to go. Or a lot of times people cheat, which I don't condone. I tell people at the end of the day, if you're not happy, then leave rather than cheat. Especially, nowadays, people, they're not taking cheating lightly.
Now, just my opinion though, sex is not that important to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's in our relationship, and it's, we're active, but I mean, it's not that important to me. I wouldn't go cheat on him if I weren't happy with him just to be satisfied. I wouldn't jeopardize my family or my relationship.
Okay, well, we thank you for calling in. And okay, we have another caller on the line. How you doing? Give us your name and location.
I am doing well. This is Cheryl in Hampton, Virginia.
Okay. So now, of course, the question is, could you stay with someone who does not sexually satisfy you?
Ooh, goodness gracious. In my younger days, I would say no. I'm almost 60, 50 exact. So at this point, if the man had a lot of other great qualities, is willing to learn how to please me, and ways, and I please him too, then yes, I would. If he's a good man of integrity, yes, I would.
Okay, now say hypothetically speaking, Some people, when they get up in age, especially men, they get set in their own ways. What if he's not willing to learn? What if he tells you, listen, I know what I'm doing. You don't have to teach me anything, and that's it. Would you be able to still stay with that person? If everything else meets your standards, you happy, you're in love, will you be willing to stay with him and try to see how you can, take time and get him to maybe change his mind? Or if he tells you, listen, it's set in stone, I'm good, you can't teach me nothing?
Honestly, no. And for this reason, for me, because it's selfish.
Yeah.
If we're in a relationship and you're not willing to want to learn how to please me, and that goes vice versa too.
Yeah.
Say if I don't have an open mind, then no. If you're selfish, then no. That's a pass for me.
Well, thank you for chiming in and giving us your opinion on this topic. Thank you, and you have a good night.
You too. Thank you for including me. Bye. Good night.
And we have another caller on the line. Hello. Can you give us your name and location?
It's Zaire calling out of Columbia.
Okay. So the question I have for you, as many others, is could you stay with someone who is not sexually satisfying you? What are your thoughts on that? You said no?
I could not. Sex is a very important factor in a relationship to me.
So what about maybe teaching her?
Teaching, I'm too grown to be teaching someone about sex and everything, but
not about sex, but what you like. Because like I tell many guys, some guys think, oh, I'm a man, I know what females like, so I got it. No, you may know what females like, but guess what, boo-boo? Not all females are the same. So therefore, you just now having me. You don't know what I like. So what you doing, I'm not feeling. So I need to tell you or show you exactly what I like. You know what I'm saying?
So, teaching a woman, because it's very simple to satisfy a man, it's not difficult at all. And I'm pretty sure by the time most women even hit in their 20s, they already know how to do it. But at the age I'm not teaching someone how to sexually satisfy me. I will give hints and everything, but the whole teaching, no.
All right, well, there you have it. You better know what you're doing because he's not with it. Thank you for chiming in with us and letting us know, hey, it ain't finna happen your way. Hey, and we have another call on the line. Can you give us your name and location?
I'm Heather, and I'm in South Carolina.
So the question today is, could you stay with someone who is not sexually satisfying you?
No, because, back in the day when I was younger, I didn't really see it as important. So there was a lot of times whenever I was engaging in sex, it wasn't good for me. Like I wasn't getting there. But when I found somebody who did and actually felt like it was important, then it changed everything. Because I really feel like if you have a girl and she doesn't really want regular sex, it's because you're not making her get there. Because men who know what to do, they have no problem getting it.
That is true. Okay. So you cannot. I hear you. Well, thank you for chiming in with it. And we have another caller on the line. Hello. Can you give us your name and your location?
How you doing? What's going on, Tina? I love your show. My name is Randy Jones, straight out of New York from Brooklyn.
Okay.
That's some of the projects, hood gangster territory.
Oh, Lord.
What's going on?
Look, you so silly. That was a nice little intro you had there going on there, buddy. Look, so the question, of course, you chiming in is, could you stay with someone who is not sexually satisfying you?
Of course, as long as I'm getting satisfied. Yeah, I can stay with somebody. Yeah, I can stay with it. Because you know why? If I love you, no matter how the sex is or not, love alone is the sex alone. So if I love you, I'm not going to break up with you just because you're not sexually satisfying me. That's like saying I don't really love you. Love is strong. It's colorblind. It's colorblind too sometimes. But love is strong. But yeah, if I really love somebody, I can stay with them because I can teach them and they will become what I want them to be.
Okay, now say hypothetically speaking, you teaching them and they just not getting it and still not doing what they should be doing.
Practice make perfect. You don't give up on your goals.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Practice make perfect. You don't give up on your goals. You become the company you keep. I would talk to them. Why don't you hang around a couple of whores that you know from the back in the days?
No, you so silly. Look, you cracking up.
You know what I'm saying? You got some out there. Just hang around them. You ain't even got to talk to them. Just go near them, okay? Just start a conversation up. You know.
Okay.
I can stay with somebody.
Well, there you have it. He said he can definitely stay. Well, thank you for calling in and giving us your take on that.
You're welcome. It's love, y'all. Okay, sex ain't everything. Okay, sex don't make the dinner, and it sure don't pay the bills. All right?
You have a good night. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, you can always go back at any given time and listen to any missed episode. Remember, I will upload a new episode every Tuesday at 6. And a new skit will be uploaded every Thursday at 6 p.m. Every Friday at 7 p.m. sharp, my daughter, Christyla Rose White, will be reading a children's book while she's being introduced by her baby brother, Eric. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. sharp, I will play 3 randomly picked gospel songs ranging from old school to new school. Remember to love yourself, and nothing is impossible. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, let me tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need in just one place. With Anchor, you can record not just from your computer, but from your cell phone. You can have your podcast played on many different listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Look, with Anchor, it's free. Anchor is completely free. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. You would not be disappointed.